Hello Daz Studio enthusiasts, this is Not From This World and I want to welcome you back to my tutorial series. Now today I thought it would be kind of fun to talk a little bit about Milika because she is my partner in crime on this tutorial series and I've used her for quite a bit of work that I've done throughout the years. She appears in just about every tutorial that I've ever created. And I've gotten some comments from people about her and who she is and where she comes from. So I thought I would share this a little bit with you today on this Tuesday because it's kind of fun. It turns out that you can still purchase Milika in the Daz, and currently she's at $19.95 and I think she's worth every penny. When I saw this character way back in the day, it reminded me of a girl that I once knew. And I think I've mentioned this in a video way back when, but she just looks similar to a girl that I knew, and I kind of fell in love with her. Well, Milika, the girl I knew was a friend, but I fell in love with Milika and decided that I wanted to use her for a lot of the work that I do in Daz Studio. What's funny is I've been using her for many years now, and one of my subscribers a year or so ago told me that I was totally pronouncing her name incorrectly, and it's like a Eastern European name, and I should pronounce it, I think it was something like Milicia, which is actually very pretty. It's a pretty name, but I jokingly said, well, yeah, that's awesome, and sorry, I'm an American, so I am using the American pronunciation of Milika, just because that's how it looks in English to me, so we might want to call her Milicia, but I like Milika, so that's what I've stuck with, just because that's kind of phonetically how her name looks. But she is a great character. She's a Genesis 8 female. She is the primary reason why I've always just stuck with Genesis 8. And if we go to her, just to kind of look at her in Daz Studio, she is a pretty basic figure, but she's just so beautiful that I can't help but continue to use her all the time. So if we scroll down to where she is, here she is right here. If you look at her, you can just download the default character right here. And then she's got some basic materials and textures that we can use. Different toenail colors, different fingernail colors. She has some basic makeup, and I have kind of customized some makeup for her. And I've used other makeup from other characters and makeup that you can just purchase to add to her. I particularly like this makeup style on her right here. So you'll notice I often have her with this makeup, and other than that, she's a pretty basic character. You can change her eye color. She doesn't have a lot of different eye colors. I would really like it if she had green eyes. I really like green eyes, but that's not a default for her. So you can kind of play around with other characters and get green eyes or other color. But this is Milika, and a lot of people have asked me if I morphed her in any way. And the answer is actually no. I haven't changed her at all. She is the default Daz Studio character. The only thing that I've changed on her is something I can't really show you. I think I have it on my BitChute account, but I didn't like the texture of her nipples. So I did customize those for more intimate scenes, but you can't see that on YouTube. But if you head over to BitChute and kind of look at that, I still have just a couple videos up. Haven't had a lot of time to make videos over on that channel lately, but you can see, I think I actually have a video on how I changed those textures. But other than that, I really haven't done anything to the character. I really like dark hair, so Milica just usually always has dark hair, and I kind of have a thing for ponytails and braids, as you can probably tell. So I kind of have her in ponytails or braids with black hair. And that's Milica. So she is a pretty basic character, but I think you can agree that she is just wonderful. I wish I could find an equal character in Genesis 9, and you can see some videos where I've kind of messed with Milica trying to get her into Genesis 9, and I've been pretty successful up until the point where we have to put texture on her genitals and then it doesn't work, so it kind of falls apart. By the way, one of you told me that there is a way to convert the genitalia textures from Genesis 8 to Genesis 9, and you gave me some directions and I totally lost them. So if you are watching this, please reach out to me. Let me know. I'd love to do that and make a tutorial. And then that would complete my Genesis 8 Milica transformed to a Genesis 9. So if you know how to do that, you need to contact me so that we can get that done and we can get it out to people. And that way we can completely convert a Genesis 8 character to a Genesis 9. But, I hope you enjoy Milica. I love putting her in renders, and I hope you've liked some of the pictures over the years that I've made with Milica. Some a little bit less innocent than others, but she is super cute, and every time I look at her, it reminds me of this girl, Kate, that I knew in the past. So let me know what you think, and let me know who is your favorite character. Do you have a favorite Daz character? Is it Genesis 8 character? Is it a Genesis 9? Maybe it's even a Genesis 3 character. Let me know. I'd love to hear your opinion on the best character so I can go find her and see what she looks like. So keep up the rendering and like, subscribe, and until next time, have a great day.